The Chihuahua and I are going for a walk this morning because it's really nice outside. And I didn't feel like going back to sleep after dropping the kids off at school this morning, so we are going for a walk. Sarah and I came down here last week. She took a day off of work and we vlogged all day, and I ended up deleting half of our vlog, which was a disaster. It's kind of upsetting because we came down here and it was so pretty, and there's a waterfall over here that we showed you guys, and I don't know that it's going to be as we had rain, I think, or something, so there was a lot more water. The lake was up, so we'll see what it looks like today. It's definitely not as active, I guess you could say, as it was when Sarah and I were here. There was a lot more water, and now it's just not as much. But it was really pretty, and there was so much water coming down. It was just real pretty. And then there's the lake. That's Lake Erie. Obviously, because of winter, you know, the beach is, a huge mess right now. This is right down the street from my house. I just walked down here. Obviously, you guys saw that. But the Chihuahua and I are going to go down by the water, right? So here's the steps down to the lake. Kind of reminds me of the steps in the Exorcist movie. Sarah, when we were here, she stood at the bottom and she kind of angled upward. It was really kind of scary looking. I'm going to do that when I get down to the bottom. Oh, it's so pretty and sunny. The last time we were here, it was really foggy. It was very foggy. Look at the duckies out in the water. Those are Canadian geese. Because Canada is that way. I'm going to go down some more steps here. The Chihuahua's having trouble with these steps. She's not very good with steps. But we're going to walk over here. Here, I'll zoom. I'll look up. Isn't that that's scary looking to me. It reminds me of those steps from The Exorcist. I don't like it. Let's look over here. Yeah, it's not nearly as pretty as it was last week. There was so much water coming down. It does feel a lot nicer today than it did when we were here. It was kind of cold. And right now it feels a lot warmer. There's another beach down there called Huntington, and it's an actual beach you can go swimming at. You can swim here if you want, but there's not much beach. And even the one when the water isn't up so high, it's still not like the nicest place to kind of hang out and go swimming. But this is so pretty. I love this waterfall. Like, this whole thing was full of water when Sarah and I were here last week. But I wish that people would be clean, and not pollute. They just kind of drop stuff everywhere. It really makes our beaches look dirty. This side actually kind of looks pretty because of the sun bouncing off of the water. It's so pretty. Nope, can't see Canada. The water's a bit rough. There's downtown. You can sort of see it. So what kind of music do you guys listen to when you work out? I like to listen to all kinds of different music. That one is Nicki Minaj and Skrillex. I have a lot of Maroon 5, Skrillex, LMFAO. What do you guys like to listen to? I like all different kinds of music, but when I'm working out, I like to listen to, kind of like upbeat music. It makes things go a little bit easier. Doesn't make working out so bad. I am such a doorknob sometimes. I forgot to take the camera with me because I wanted to vlog today, but I'll show you guys what I picked up. I got a few things. And this is kind of ridiculous, but I have use for this. It's a hot dog container. I don't eat hot dogs. I got it from Big Lots. It was $1.80. But I thought it would be cool. And what I'm going to do is cut the plastic down the middle right there so that I have 2 containers for either lip glosses or eyeliners. Haha! How smart is that? $1.80. I'll show you guys when I'm done how I'm going to use it, or you know how it looks with everything in it. Then I went to Rite Aid, and they have their makeup brushes on sale, and this is Rite Aid brand. But it looks like a really nice brush. It looks like a duo fiber. It probably is just a cheapo brush. I don't even know if it's made from Taklon or not. But it looked kind of interesting to me, so I thought I would get it. So there's that. And then I went to, I'm kind of on a little bit of a brush kick. I did not know that Real Techniques had new brushes out. So I got this one here. Sorry about the reflection of me and my camera. There. This is an expert face brush, and it is for the application and blending of cream or liquid foundation. Now I went to Ulta today with the intention of buying the core kit, which has the contour brush in it and the buffing brush. All I really wanted out of that whole kit was the buffing brush, just for foundation. But look at what I found. There's also a fine eyeliner brush too, but I don't need that. I got this brush. This is an Essence brush, as you can see, and it just looks like a little smudge brush, and I needed something kind of like that. So that was $1.49. And then I got this, which is, which is a gel eyeliner brush. This was $1.49, and I just needed another angled synthetic brush. So I thought that this one would work just fine. So for $1.49. I'm not really doing a tutorial. I'm just vlogging today, and I got a little bit of time to kill, so I thought I would put some makeup on. You see, I don't have my normal background. This is just what my bedroom looks like. There's nothing feminine about my bedroom. There's actually nothing really feminine about my house. I'm the only girl in this house. I'm going to try the True Match again from L'Oreal. I don't really like this. I know there's some people that get really uptight when you refer to this kind of makeup as drugstore makeup, but I mean, it's not like you can buy L'Oreal at the mall, so that's why people refer to it as drugstore. But I'll give it another try. I think what it is I bought the wrong color, which is why I don't really like it. And this brush, by the way, is awesome. And this foundation's not bad. I don't know, maybe my skin just didn't feel like cooperating the day that I used it. It's not bad. Alright, I changed my mind. I like it. My color is N4. Buff Beige. I don't know what palette to use. I think I'm going to use this one because I haven't used it in a while, this Too Faced one. I like the colors in here. They're really pretty. And I just got this brush. This is actually a drugstore brand brush. It's from Rite Aid. And I just thought that the brush itself, the bristles looked really interesting. It kind of looks like one of those duo fiber brushes. And it was only $3, so I was like, why not? Give it a try. I think I'm going to use my other new brush. This is my Essence eyeshadow brush. It was only $1.49. I don't think that's a bad price, and even if it's crappy, I'll still keep it because I can use it to kind of like blend out cream shadows and whatnot, if I can get it open. It's so nice outside today, and it's funny because tomorrow it's going to be cold. That's what stinks about living in the north. I really was looking forward to moving to Texas, and obviously you can see that didn't work out because of the stupid cancer. Ooh, this is a nice brush. Purple bristles. Let's try the other one. This is a gel eyeliner brush, but I really miss my other dog, Cookie. You know, I have to admit, she wasn't my most favorite dog in the world. She had really bad breath, no matter what we did. I used to brush her teeth. But she had really bad breath, and she ate like a pig. She wasn't our dog to begin with. She was our neighbor's dog. And they had a baby. And it turned out that the baby was allergic. So they had to get rid of Cookie. So they asked us if we wanted her. And because we were neighbors and we were already familiar with Cookie, we were like, yeah, we'll take her. So then the next thing you know, we had 2 big dogs in the house. And I don't know, I wasn't always that close with her, but when no one was looking, I was petting her and feeding her stuff that I probably shouldn't have been. I don't know. I miss her. I keep calling the Chihuahua Cookie. I used to have these stupid songs that I would sing where I included Cookie's name and Charlie's name in the song, and the other day I went to go sing it and I realized that Cookie wasn't here anymore. I can't wait to get this sucker out. I'm so excited because I'm on my last round of chemo, and you know, like, I'm just really looking forward to being done with it, but I didn't have a breakdown. I didn't have like a mental breakdown or anything like that, but I kind of was, and I shouldn't have watched these videos on YouTube. I watched a couple of videos from people who have leukemia or people that passed away, you know, and I realize it's important to have these videos out there so that people can see them, but if you already have cancer, you know, or have had it and maybe you're going through treatment like I am, it's not always the best idea in the world to go looking at other people's videos because everyone's situation is different. You know, what I'm going through, you may not, you know, it may not be the same for you. It might be harder, or, you know, it might be easier. And so last night after watching these couple videos, I got myself kind of upset, and there was no reason for me to be as upset as I was, you know. I think that, and my husband agrees, and so does Sarah, that you know, I'm handling my situation as best I can, and, you know, it doesn't help for me to kind of like sit around and dwell on the fact that I've had cancer, or, you know, or that you know, because I do feel very lucky. I feel very fortunate. I mean, I have this genetic, I can't remember if they refer to it as, I think it's actually referred to as an abnormality, but it's an abnormality that actually works in my favor. That it works in my favor in that, how do I put this? That my chances of, you know, coming out of remission are slim, because I have this good risk factor, you know, that I can be cured. But like, after watching these videos last night, I kind of felt like maybe I wasn't taking my situation serious enough, and, you know, maybe I should be thinking more about it, or maybe I shouldn't be walking around here acting like, you know, it's not so bad, or I don't know. Maybe I was feeling kind of guilty. It's hard to go through an illness like this and be one of the lucky people that makes it through, or doesn't need a bone marrow transplant or radiation or anything like that. I mean, it's hard to it's kind of like I feel a little bit guilty because I'm one of the fortunate ones, but I'm not even out of the woods yet. Like, I won't know anything for sure until I get my bone marrow test done and I get the results back. I won't know if I'm out of the woods. So I don't know, like I just kind of felt like maybe I shouldn't be sitting here acting like I'm living it up and everything is great, because maybe I really don't have anything to be happy about yet. Like maybe I should be waiting until I get that bone marrow test back before I start feeling like I'm out of the woods. I don't know. I mean, I've been positive and I will remain positive, but it's like, maybe because I'm not giving my situation enough attention, maybe that's going to be bad for me. I don't know. But I haven't been depressed about this in a long time, and last night it just kind of came out of the blue. And I wasn't expecting it, and I probably shouldn't have watched those videos because it really was very sad. Some of the videos were about people who, it was just kind of like a remembrance type thing, or you know, people started their channels and they were talking about their ordeals, and then you go on and you find out that that person passed away. If I watch a video about somebody who, let's say, had my type of leukemia and they passed away, it's not like I sit there and go, whew, I should feel so lucky, because how can you feel that way after reading about someone who passed away or seeing a video? It's like, I don't understand how anybody could look at something like that and go, oh, thank God it wasn't me. I feel so lucky. That make any sense? You know, and then it's kind of like I have that guilt, like, why am I a lucky one? You know, why am I not? Why am I not so sick? And it's kind of like that, what they say, survivor's guilt. But it's funny because it's not like I have survivor's guilt because I lived and, let's say, my husband died. I kind of have survivor's guilt because I made it through, and there's babies dying from this every day, and people dying from cancer every day. You know, it kind of makes you think not to take advantage of things in your life, people in your life. I kind of feel like God has given me a second chance, and I need to do something with that second chance. The only problem is that I don't know yet for sure if I have gotten that second chance. So we shall see. Well, it is that time again. I'm on my way to go pick up Captain America, as I call him. He's so funny. He's like, I'm not the captain anymore. I don't know what he is now. He's so into superheroes. Look at this crazy dog. My window is open, and she's like, I have to hang on to her when I make turns because she is like, look at her. She looks like she's ready to jump out. She's crazy. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you ahead of time for listening to me ramble. I know this is a long vlog, but I don't know. I just have... Sometimes I just don't feel like I deserve to be so lucky. And I realize I'm not out of the woods yet, but I really have... I mean, I did so well with all my chemo. I mean, I have been getting sick, but I mean, I really did very well, and I'm doing well. Like, it's hard for me to believe that I have to go back for one last round because I feel so good right now, but I kind of feel like I just don't deserve to be so lucky. I don't know how that's going to sound to you guys, but it just kind of, I don't know, it makes sense to me. I mean, at this very moment, it makes sense to me. I mean, who knows? I might look back at this video in 6 months and say, man, what a nut. But that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So I just wanted to thank you guys ahead of time for listening to me ramble. That's basically what my day's been like today. So kind of feel a little bit lost, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so I'm going to end my vlog for today. So you guys take care, and thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.